The camera rolling? Yeah. Why? Hey, welcome to the podcast, Shaking My Head podcast. Why is everybody eating? You pulled out 2 cookies. Hey, nigga, that was my Nutri-Grain bar. Hold on, man. Hey.
Best podcast on the planet.
It was, man. Before y'all came in, you went to QT? Boy, I did a video where we ate gas station food. QT saved my life. Out of all the gas station food in Atlanta, QT was the only gas station food that actually had something decent.
I seen you eat that egg salad shit. It looked like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
Swear to God, it was the mayonnaise, bro. It was the mayonnaise. I don't even think that was mayonnaise. I think it was Miracle Whip.
That just don't match. Egg salad.
Yeah, it doesn't go together.
What's in it actually?
It's egg.
And it's like onion and shit in it.
It's egg, mayo, and greens.
Yeah, it's a very.
So it don't matter. Some greens could be onion. You could put fucking.
It's like potato
spinach,
salad, but it's eggs instead.
See, I don't like potato salad. So
it's really. It's like the texture.
A salad means like a mixture of things. That's what a salad is.
Yeah, like
so
taco salad.
So I'm just thinking too traditional.
Yeah.
Basically.
So it's a mixture of things where the base is egg. Yeah. That's what you're making.
Gotcha.
So potato salad is based around potatoes, but you throw other stuff around it.
Yeah.
Tuna salad is tuna. You know what I'm saying?
Other stuff.
It was the nastiest shit I've ever eaten in my life.
Yeah, it looked like the nastiest
Top
shit you've ever
3.
eaten in your life.
Because I usually know what I'm eating, so I'm not really eating nasty stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like I have a conscious effort of I'm eating this. Like
Speaking
I
of
chose
nasty,
this.
what's the nastiest restaurant y'all ate at? Not. I know the STK story.
Boy, hey.
I wouldn't say STK was the nastiest.
Oh, nigga, I would.
It just wasn't worth what you paid.
Yeah, like if STK was $8 a steak, for sure I would eat.
So I mean, like, what's the horror story? Like, somewhere you went and it was just absolutely disgusting.
Man, the real reason why I don't eat McDonald's is because I went to McDonald's before and I had a horror story. I had a very undercooked meal. I bit into it. I spit it out. I vomited for like 13 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
And it was literally the nastiest thing I ever digested. From that time, I never ate again. I was going to an AAU game in 8th grade. So the last time I ate was in 8th grade, which was like...
Oh, that's how you ate McDonald's?
Yeah, it was 8th grade.
I can't say I blame you. No offense, Holly. But,
yeah, 8th grade. It was the nastiest thing
I don't like McDonald's no more either. But really, I don't like fast food overall no more.
I'm trying to think the nastiest stuff I probably ever ate was something that somebody made. Like, you know how you go to an event?
No, I know I for sure had
restaurant food
restaurant
that was like...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna hate that I say this. One of my worst experience ever.
Oh, was when Rob made that food?
No. Was Chick-fil-A, bro. One time.
Chick-fil-A?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Chick-fil-A has never failed me.
Hey.
But the times that they failed me twice,
horrific times.
They were like, bro. It got to the point where first time was a chicken sandwich. The second time was chicken biscuit.
They messed up a chicken sandwich, bro.
Chick-fil-A.
Bro, I wanted to throw up for like hours, bro.
Did you report it?
Hey, I'm not one of them people.
No.
That's
But
like
look, though, if you report a bad sandwich at Chick-fil-A, they'll probably give you free food for like 2 months, bro.
I know. I'm
like,
still
they
not
make
that
it
guy,
up
though.
double time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought about doing it with good service.
Because, look, I knew
that's
the time the sandwich was messed up,
man.
I knew it was messed up because when I pulled it out, the bottom felt kind of hard.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'll muscle through it. You know what I'm saying? Put my French fries on my sandwich.
Okay.
I like
your style. I like your style.
Bit into it, I said, this tastes weird, but this is Chick-fil-A. So
Right. You thinking like,
maybe it was that bite. It was that one bite.
Yeah,
you know
like, can't be.
Bro, I got like halfway to the sandwich, bro. I almost threw it. I had to leave work.
Was it undercooked?
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But it seemed like
it wasn't right. You know it wasn't right.
It tasted like it was cooked on the floor. That's what it tastes like.
Oh my God.
They heated up. They had heated floors and cooked it on the. That's what it tastes like.
Oh my God.
It was bad,
boy,
bro.
got heated seats.
Chicken biscuit, bro. The chicken biscuit was worse. First bite, I was gagging, boy. I felt like they like dipped the biscuit in or the chicken in oil and then put some like Dawn dish soap in it too. That's what it tastes like, bro.
That's tough.
Those are the worst recent ones I can remember.
Okay.
I didn't have it in recent per se, but I remember at no, I'll tell you that, but yes I did. Chili's. I got a first of all, my family used to go there all the time.
First of all, that's messed up. Who goes to Chili's?
First of all, you're right.
Who
you
the
are
hell
right. And
goes to
that's why I was
Chili's?
like, I was kind of mad at myself because I'm like, now I haven't been here literally in like probably a decade. Like, it was that.
I went to Chili's at the airport in Vegas.
Oh, you know what? I'm lying too. I went 3 years ago in Houston. Anyway, so I went there and I'm like, all right. And like I told you, like I got to the point now, bro. It's like I don't eat as much fried shit as I used to. Like my body just like really don't like it no more for real. Even my taste buds, like I be eating shit because it's convenient.
Yeah.
And I just be eating. I'm like, this shit is not good. It's just I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let me get like something different. I got like a fajita. A fajita is hard to mess up, bro. All you got to do, in my opinion, all you have to do,
like fajitas kind of it could be
is grill you some peppers and onions.
Chef Mike, tell them what they do, bro. Talk to them.
So grill you some peppers and some onions. You know what I'm saying? Get you some rice.
Okay.
If you like the topping, sour cream, little tomatoes here, guacamole, all the other
What have you?
What have you? You ain't got to prepare that. That's just
Okay.
Right? And then you just cook whatever protein you want to put. You know, if you want some black beans, pinto beans, you just put your beans. It's not hard, bro. It's not difficult. And
over a tortilla.
Over a tortilla, right?
Bed of lettuce. No,
so we got the food, right? I ordered my stuff, and the rice, I don't even know how to describe.
Was it mushy?
No, it was opposite. It was like rock hard, bro.
God.
So
overcooked.
So I'm guessing, I guess it was overcooked, but badly overcooked.
Yeah.
You know? And so I guess they tried to maybe fry it and just left it too long.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, I'm sitting here, getting my food together.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice it by looking at it. And I put a scoop of rice. I fixed the whole little thing on the tortilla. So, at that point, I done put it together. Close the tortilla up, I'm about to eat. Bro, I bit into that shit, bro. I swear to God. My teeth, legit, legit, it feel like I bit on a rock.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Literally not even joking, bro. And I bit down, I was like, what the? That little shock you get in your mouth, you got on the nerve endings. I can't drop these, boy. And nigga, that shit was so unpleasant. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I started examining it.
Yeah.
But the whole little bed of rice, bro, was just overcooked. And I'm like, you niggas. So I asked them to bring me some more out. I'm like, okay, we're sorry, bring some more out. That shit overcooked.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what?
Maybe that's just not the chef's special.
I ain't gonna lie.
Not the place for me, boy.
I lied. It's not Chick-fil-A. Dominican Republic buffet food. Oh my, listen.
Bad.
What? But it's America's fault though. It's bad.
We like a lot of seasonings and all that stuff.
They don't use a lot of that, huh?
It's like natural food. Yeah. So when you when people be like, I'm gonna eat chicken forever. I like chicken. They don't. Because if you see what chicken really tastes, it's not good, bro. It is not good.
Well, that's a good point.
11 herbs and
that's
spices.
a good point.
Yeah.
I can't never let chicken go, but if you're thinking about it, you naming shit in which is cooked the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we was in Vegas with Mike back in September. I had a cauliflower wing. It was supposed to be like boneless, buffalo chicken, but it tastes good, bro. It tastes the same, low key. The texture was a little bit different. Yeah, it tastes exactly the same.
I had a different fucking experience with cauliflower.
Well, yeah, they've come a long way. I'll put it that way.
Well, maybe I don't know how to cook it like they do, because I caught myself making some mashed.
Oh, you made it.
Yes.
Okay.
So again, that's why I said I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair here, because I was trying to. I was doing a keto diet at the time. And I was trying to be healthy, so make mashed cauliflower with this recipe I was trying to do. I was looking up on Pinterest.
Okay. Hey, Pinterest got good. Hey, shout out Pinterest.
Pinterest that deal.
They get you right.
And so I follow all the directions. Like I said, I know how to cook, so I know
you know what I'm saying.
It ain't like I'm just fucking shit up in the kitchen.
Going down, boy.
So I cooked it and I prepared it exactly how it said to do it. I mashed it and everything. Bro, I took one scoop of that shit, bro.
Trash.
Bro, literally, like how y'all said y'all about to throw up. Literally, bro, I got a strong stomach. I can watch some nasty shit, bro, and
amazing gag reflexes.
I wouldn't.
Nah,
bro. That ain't really what I was. Not where I was going.
Nah, we not doing
what I mean is
I wasn't really going there with it.
You gotta stop.
No, what I'm saying is some people their gag reflexes are good, so they don't.
Can we not reference gag reflexes?
You have to stop
when they eat.
I don't really think it's a choice. You have to.
You do.
You
do.
Stop.
Yes.
Continue.
Thank you.
You gotta stop.
So that shit, bro, had me about to throw the fuck up, and then I said, okay, you know what, Mike? Dug it out, boy. Try to be a good, healthy man.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'll tell you this though. I want to y'all quick.
No, did you hear him?
I did. We're ignoring him right now.
All right, okay, all right, we ignore him.
All right, my first job ever, I washed dishes. So I worked in the kitchen for a restaurant, right?
Uh-huh.
And one of the days, the chef was short. It was like a snow day. I'm from Cleveland. It was snowing really bad, so everybody couldn't come in. And they asked me to move to cook.
Oh my God.
Now look, I want to speak for everybody out there who's probably had bad food at a restaurant.
Sniper Jones is the reason.
No. I can understand how you can fuck up. Like I can so when I go to a restaurant and get bad food, unlike the normal average consumer, they get upset and be like, "Where's the manager?" I don't take it there, bro, because I understand that like things can happen. Okay,
Yeah.
I was throwing a fire. Okay, I wash dishes, my nigga. I'm cook, right, bro. They told me to make some mashed potatoes, right, and it is a list. It's like a folder, a binder that's laminated so you can't get it dirty in the kitchen, and it literally tells you step by step
how to cook
every way to make the mashed potatoes, because obviously
some people want it different ways.
yeah, but the thing is, like, you go to a favorite restaurant because you like their mac and cheese. The mac and cheese tastes the same every time. Yeah, because they follow the ingredients to make it the same every single time.
Makes sense.
Every restaurant does. That's what makes their food different. So I see the thing for the mashed potatoes. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Keep in mind, nigga, I blame
my man put a whole pound of salt in there. Listen,
I blame the Cleveland education system because
he put a tablespoon instead of a teaspoon.
I didn't know. I don't know measurements.
Okay.
I still don't know measurements really because it's hard to just like know. I
mean, yeah, like cooking is one of those things like you gotta have the right tools to measure shit if you don't know how to naturally eye test it.
So the spot was out in Menor. In Cleveland, Menor is like the Buckhead of
of Ohio or Cleveland.
Yeah, of Ohio. It's where all the, like a lot of the rich white people be. Very good school system, all that good stuff.
Oh, they don't like seasoning.
The restaurant was called Bravo. It's like the same as an Olive Garden. It's
okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pasta spot, right?
They really set you up for failure. I'm just gonna tell you that.
So
go ahead.
So I'm doing what I do, and it tells me like I forget the measurement, of salt. Now the cup that they use doesn't have the dashes, right? So I gotta kind of eyeball it.
Yeah.
Now the mashed potatoes that I'm making is huge, bro. Like the bucket is huge.
So you like, I need a lot.
I need a lot of salt. I need a lot of salt. You know what I'm saying? Everything else to this point, mwah, you feel me, nigga? I'm killing it, right? The salt come down. I'm like, all right, bet. Keep in mind, they're short. The place is packed, but we short people. Yeah. So boom, I pour in the salt. And by the way, how restaurant goes, I'm sorry to make this story long. They'll tell you, they'd be like mashed, they'd be like carrots, they'd be like veggies. That's basically the chefs yelling back to the kitchen with their short.
What they
so
need.
you come in, you swap it out, and you help them out.
Right.
Now they yelled mashed 35 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Right? But me being me, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm doing this shit right. I've never done it before.
Yeah.
Right? It's usually training that goes in this shit, right?
No, facts. Yeah.
So I hear all that mash. We need it now. They told me that 35. I'm like, fuck it. I just pour the salt in there, mix it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Snipe. Every chef tastes their food. Right?
I was just gonna say that too.
Before I get a chance to taste the
They
shit,
just
the chef
it.
come grab it because they needed it OD bad. Like they was I was way behind. So he's like, you done with it? Well, he didn't even ask if you done with it. He's just like, all right, cool. He grab it. He go out there, and in my mind, I'm like, I wonder how that shit tastes. Like I don't know how it tastes. Like,
my nigga picked up the spoon, tasted it.
Well, yeah, gave somebody high blood pressure.
I wonder how that shit tastes. I'm like, damn. All right, whatever. I go back to washing my dishes. Right?
Nigga, come back in there, furious.
Hey, not the manager, the owner, and the nigga who grabbed the mashed potato. They come back. We need to talk to you. I'm like, what's up, bro? The person who asked for the mashed potatoes already had high blood pressure, bro, and
tough,
and it was so salty. Like I actually ended up being able to taste it.
You was like, oh my god,
it was so salty. Like they was talking about suing a restaurant and everything. I almost lost my job, but I told the owner,
I'm gonna just walk out anyway.
No. I told the owner the way I got the job is I played basketball with the owner's son, so I knew him like on a personal level. I'm like, hey, listen. They just threw me in there, bro. Like I didn't know like how to make this shit. I didn't get a chance to taste it. He was behind, so he understood. But I would have lost my job. So I get it. Sometimes people fuck up. It's not their fault. So just kind of
that's right. Nice. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all.
Bravo.
My thing is like a lot of people go there because they want to be waited on, right?
Yeah.
I want to be wined and dined.
That shit take time.
Yeah.
Right?
If food now. STK, if you gonna charge me $110 for a steak, my nigga, you gotta do a little bit better.
He not letting it go.
Yeah, for sure.
He should. He got every damn right to be upset, man. We paid over $240.
It's only because I didn't go through this horror story is why I feel the way I feel about it.
There's
but
no way
right.
you should charge that amount of money for that trash steak. But a lot of people is the trick. And I feel like, man, that food.
Speak on it. Hold on, speak on it, King.
The spot we went to in Paris, the Eiffel Tower. I get that.
Yeah,
that
I
shit
can
was
understand.
good. You know what I'm saying?
And the ambiance was better.
Facts.
Service better.
We up in the air. You feel me? We. You know
Bro,
what I'm
my
saying?
man didn't even use his wrist to pour my water. He put the napkin over his arm,
Yup.
tilted the bottle on
Yup.
his arm, and tilted it like that to
He
put the
did.
water in.
He did.
Niggas
That's
is
like,
different,
that's like
bro.
a hood nigga not shooting a gun with two hands and just using this one.
That's right.
And it's way more
And they got the
impressive.
best
You feel me?
cream onion soup you can ever get.
This
boy.
nigga got
Facts.
soup.
Hey, that shit was busted. I'm just still mad about that little piece of goddamn oxtail they gave me. But other than that, I get it. You're right. You understand spending
man
that
Mike
type
said-
of money.
Y'all gonna eat that bread?
Yeah, they brought them damn Hawaiian rolls out. That shit was good
It
too.
was, though. Hey, busting like a motherfucker though, bro.
Bro,
I
that
tell you
food,
that.
like I will. And STK made me scared for my vouch because I was like, was that steak that I had in Vegas really that good as I'm hyping it up to be? It almost made me doubt my
Like you were
own
questioning
Well,
yourself.
I didn't eat
Yeah.
the steak. I had the salmon, which was.
But nah, you know, you gave me a piece of your steak at Ivory Tower.
Oh, for
And-
real?
Yeah, you did. You told me, you was like, come try this. And I
yeah.
tried it. And it was very fucking good.
Bro, that steak is amazing.
And he his shit like medium, I don't know.
Medium well,
I
right?
think I just did medium there.
I think he did just medium. That shit was red. I normally don't do shit like that, but I was
Yeah.
like, I'm doing it for my
Bro,
boy.
bust-
But it was
best
busted
steak
though. I ain't gonna
ever.
hold you. It was
And
good.
like you look at it, like everybody was getting their plates, like, oh, this all they got. I was full, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That steak filled me up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was part of the bread too, but that shit was busting to me.
All right, let's get into this, man. I wanted to ask y'all boys this. This is a conversation that I'm not the best in, but I'm willing to have it just due to the season. The season is coming. Football season is approaching.
It
and
is
I quickly,
upon us.
It is upon us. And I
Yeah.
want to know who y'all are feeling like has the best chances to get a ring this year. Starting off with Holla.
Best chances to get a ring is Kansas City,
Okay, talk to
Tampa
me.
Bay, or I'm gonna go with the sleeper. I'm gonna go with. If I had to pick a third team, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Oh, hey, the Bills are really good. I like Stephon Gilmore, you know what I'm saying? You know, Denzel Ward, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, like, so out of all those people, like, who you rocking with the most? If you had, all right, say if you like
Patrick
bet-
Mahomes for sure.
right? You can't bet
You know what
against
I'm
I
Pat.
love Pat too, but I ain't gonna cap you down.
What you got, bro? Who you got?
If
Who you
they-
got, Mike?
If they defense is anything like it was last season,
Oh, God.
I can't see nobody other than Tampa winning it. Them niggas got an all-star team, bro.
Them niggas got the
you gotta
greatest team
think,
ever
the only reason
manufactured.
they won last year, okay, I know all the Tom Brady.
Nah, I ain't even
super
talking about. I'm talking about
fanboys,
the defense. Fuck Tom.
But
I'm talking about
Fuck
defense.
Tom.
but the only reason they only won last year is because Patrick Mahomes didn't have his own line.
I
If
mean,
he
I
would've had his
ain't
own
argue
line-
that. I ain't argue that. That probably would have been a better game, but that defense, and I was telling niggas that during because we playing, you know, I'm a Falcons fan. We play in the same division. We
Yeah.
play them twice a year.
Yeah.
I was telling niggas like that
Y'all
defense
taking 2 L's.
is
Let me tell you
real.
something, bro.
We did.
Let me look
that
at the
defense
camera,
is
bro.
real, bro.
The Browns had a chance to beat them niggas, bro. Mahomes was out the whole second half, and Baker folded, bro.
I thought it was the fourth quarter.
No, he was out the third quarter.
Yeah, it was like some of the third, and the rest of the fourth. Yeah.
And we had a chance to beat them, bro, and we couldn't pull through.
Yeah, y'all
man.
did, but
we
y'all-
had the only
y'all
chance
squandered
because
that
with
shit.
Patrick Mahomes, you really ain't got a chance.
Yeah.
They had no Patrick Mahomes, bro. They couldn't even score.
Y'all
They
squandered
didn't
it.
score, but we didn't score.
Honestly, you know what came into play there? Because y'all got a better defense than them too. It's just really just coaching. Like basketball, I feel like you can get away with some subpar shitty coaching as long
Yeah.
as the players are talented. But football, bro, coaching is so
I
important.
think
bro.
coaching is more important than football and basketball.
It is. I'm telling you. Trust me. It is. That's why they have so many more. Like
Yeah.
a full coaching staff probably got somewhere between like at least 8 to 12 coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
Like
I
people
always
just look at head coach, offense coordinator,
coordinator,
defense
defense
coordinator. They don't understand you got a
You got a
defensive
quarterback
back
coach. You got a wide receiver
Exactly.
coach.
They
a
don't
running
understand
back
all
coach.
like even, and I'm talking about at every level, even
A
in high
line
school.
coach.
Like nigga, we had
and
specific
then
coaches.
niggas like split up and do their own drills.
Yeah.
and they do their
So
own
so
thing.
when we do our, you know, we work with the defense as a whole, or work with the offense as a whole. Then we have basically like sessions within the actual practice itself because it's split up on the schedule. You have sessions in which you do your positions. So if you're O lineman, you with the O line coach. If you're a D lineman, with the D line, because y'all got specific shit to work on.
Yeah.
And then later on, y'all come together as a whole. And if when you scrimmage or you do like a full game plan simulation, that's where everybody come together.
Yeah.
And then that's when the whole staff. So it's so many positions, bro. There's they're essential. You know what I'm saying? So really, I think that's just an underrated part when you look at a team when they got a great staff, like how the Patriots was the past 20 years. Yeah, they had Tom Brady, but that system was the reason they were so successful. It wasn't just him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying like y'all had the chance right then and there to take the
did.
shit. But honestly, Andy Reid is just a damn good fucking coach, bro.
So also before I
That's
get into
what
this
ultimately won them
conversation,
that game, for
you know
real.
what I'm saying? Before I
You
tell y'all
mean
my
Bruce
my
Arians?
picks.
No, I'm talking about that game with Cleveland.
Oh, yeah,
But no, Bruce Evans is a damn good coach too. But I'm talking about Cleveland and Kansas City, because they did have a chance to win when Pat went out. But like I said, I watched the game, so I know what he's talking about. I watched it, and I'm like, Cleveland, if y'all gonna do anything, this is the time. This is the time to do it. But yeah, at the end they won,
just like the Suns. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you had one shot, you missed a chance to blow.
All right, so anyway, you know what I'm saying? Something super cool that me and Holly got a chance to experience. We actually went to a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, and we got a chance to actually watch the Bucks play the defending champs, and it was super cool, man.
We were like in the 13th row.
We had super close seats, bro. Yeah. Super close. We was like right there by like the goal line. Well, by like the touchdown. I'm sorry.
I almost blocked the field goal from where we were sitting.
Did you?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
should put you out there, boy.
He almost blocked the kicker with the beam from his ball. No. Let's go. Check this out. I would say, I'm not the biggest football fan. Mm-hmm. I think part of the reason why I'm not the biggest football fan, I don't feel like it's appealing to the eye on TV. But I had a great time actually being there watching the game.
Yeah.
I think watching the game is funner than watching it in person through TV.
You also think that about battle rap too. It's just
I was about to say that. I think it's about anything for real.
Not really. So the reason why is like baseball is boring no matter what. I think it's fun to play. It's fun to play baseball, but watching baseball is fucking.
You've been to a game?
I've been to several games.
So even if you go to the game, you just still like.
I've been to so many because the tickets aren't expensive for a Braves game. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they just moved to SunTrust Arena or over there. It's really cheap.
Yeah.
So I had great seats, terrible seats. I box seats. It's not fun. For me, I'm sorry for all my baseball fans out there. So TV or person is trash. But playing baseball probably fun as hell. Like when I used to play the kid, it's fun as shit.
Yeah,
but I just can't.
You play baseball, didn't you?
Yeah. So like playing is fun as shit. But my picks, I think that's gonna win the title. Obviously, Tampa Bay. I got to bring in Kansas City, and I truly do believe that my Browns have a chance this year. If I had to bet on anybody, I think I'd bet on Tom Brady. By the way, Tom Brady, real story. I don't know if he told you this.
Yeah.
Tom Brady was leaving the arena and rolled down the window and told my boy Flight, "What's up,
Tom?"
Oh,
that's dope.
That was dope. So yeah. Oh, my boy Flight, his brother is Alden Tate for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, okay. So Tom know who he is?
Probably not, but that's why we came to the game to support
his brother.
Oh, so Alden with Tampa now?
No. He's with Cincinnati. They played Cincinnati. So Cincinnati played Tampa.
I know who Alden is. I'm just saying I didn't. Okay, I got you.
So Cincinnati played Tampa, and we went for the game. But it was like a really dope experience, and their arena's kind of cool. We was like sitting down, like
they got the little ships with the goddamn.
That shit's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Even like when they score, like the aesthetic, like the colors, like they really did a good job with that arena, bro. Like, that shit's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey, we got to get a hold of these fans. You know what I'm saying? I was telling, because you seen the Chargers Rams game.
Right, I said,
hey, wait. Did you see the lady who wound up throwing the cup?
Yeah.
Hey, she had nothing to do with the fight. The lady.
Wait, somebody was fighting?
Yeah.
You see the football? So these two dudes, they were arguing for whatever reason. I never turned on the audio because
it was a bunch of rumble.
I kind of watched it, but then, so it's come to find out, the dude turned his back. The lady threw a cup over a dude's shoulder and hit the dude.
And he thought it was
bro. My man just turned around. You know what I'm saying? Falcon slapped him. You know what I'm saying? Backhand pimp style. And then the fight started. He ended up getting washed though. Yeah, he got washed in the fight.
Like I'm talking about blood rushing everywhere.
Oh, so like he got the first hit and
got jumped. He got jumped by like the fans. It was like a bunch of people like start punching.
Oh, so okay, so he hit dude and then he got jumped.
Yeah, but the lady hit him from over the shoulder of the other
dude. Way out of the picture. She like behind. So say if niggas are over there fighting right here, and I'm behind it, I like throw something over.
It was like an episode of Boondocks.
Yeah,
everybody was just calm, and random chair was thrown.
And she had nothing to do.
And
with
niggas just started fighting.
But you know what that reminds me of? So Netflix just dropped a documentary on
Malice in the Palace.
Malice in the Palace, and I'll watch that. If y'all haven't get a chance to watch it, you definitely should watch it. It shows you how like ESPN and back then, this was like 2004, how like the scenario of like NBA being thugs, they really try to portray that motive because a lot of the images and a lot of the video angles were never released to the public.
Yeah.
So they got like a lot of different camera angles to show you that a lot of the players was really in self-defense mode that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So they actually got people that walked up on the court squaring up with players.
Yeah, that's why that video of, was it Steven Jackson who did a little sliding punch? He punched it. The fan walked on the court like
that was Ron Artest.
I mean, no.
The fan walked on the court.
No, but no, the sliding punch. I think it was Steven Jackson that did it. Yeah,
Okay.
but Ron Artest, because the whole thing started, and I kind of seen this a couple years ago, but I do need to watch that.
It's really good. It's really good.
It's like Ron had, him was always kind of like a mentally like unstable nigga.
Yeah,
I think they say he's bipolar actually, and I want to say he had either got subbed out the game or he had got fouled.
He fouled Ben Wallace real hard.
That's what it was.
And it was a game that was already out of control.
Yeah,
it was already.
It was one of them
15.
highly emotional games, and so they
the Pacers were up.
Yeah, the Pacers were up 15. It was like maybe a minute left, 30 seconds left. It was like one of those fouls that was like so unnecessary at that point in time in the game.
Yeah.
But Ben Wallace had fouled Ron very hard to play before, so Ron was just like getting
back.
back.
He was getting back, and then when he was sitting on the when he was laying on the scores table, and you just see a fucking cup just come out of nowhere. So again, you're already pissed off. The emotions are high. We all done been there before. Played sports to where we men. So that testosterone get pumping. You get a little, you know what I'm saying? Like we like gladiators almost. So the shit hit him, and that nigga looked up. And he just went to the stands. Like we never seen nothing like that per se, but like. I can't hold it against them because it's like fans be out of control, bro. We done seen it.
Spitting on me.
They be doing all types of shit, but they be doing some bullshit and they think it's cool because one, they paid money, so they think, oh, I get to say what I want to you, and that's why they be getting put out the game when they be saying shit that's out of line to these players because it's like. I get that they're players and they supposed to be above some of this stuff, but I'm like, you got to have some control over yourself, bro. Don't come to no game.
But I was telling Snipe, I think I told you this. I definitely told Aaron though. I said the reason why people are like this is because we just went through 18 months of being in the crib. No consequences to the things you said, right? Except internet outrage.
Except the internet, right? And even then, you can still escape that.
Exactly. People haven't, humans are the way they are because we adapt to our environment. Survival, right?
Right.
So, if I'm in a room full of people, the things that people say on the internet, they wouldn't say in a room full of people. But they had a whole year to do it. With so their brain is trained. I'm allowed to do this.
You're right, but this took place in 2004, though.
Well, no. I'm talking about with the Trae Young recently, right? So, but you gotta think, 2004.com just started.
Right.
The internet just started. Forums,
it was just really getting going.
Yeah. So I'm not saying I don't know I wasn't alive, so I can't tell you why that started to happen back then, right? Mm-hmm. But I could tell you why it's starting to happen since post COVID because we didn't have these problems You had the Russell Westbrook incident in Utah, right? But besides that, we ain't really.
It wasn't as I got you.
Another thing about this documentary that was kind of cool, like a side fact, I forgot how good Jermaine O'Neal was. That nigga was really good.
Yeah, he was.
I swear to God, I forgot how good. He was an all-star.
And that was
one of the best players in the league.
That was Cornrow Jermaine too.
Yeah, bro, that was who?
Oh, Cornrow Jermaine O'Neal.
That nigga, I forgot how good the nigga was. I'm like, oh, I forgot about Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah, he was
really good. That has nothing to do with this. But anyway. Watching that shit, it just kind of got me thinking, damn, for them niggas to lose all the money, because they lost so much money behind that, right?
Yeah, they did.
For them niggas to lose all that money and all opportunity, I don't really feel like it was. I can't say it was fair because obviously they did those actions, but when you looked into the documentary, it was like, bro,
it wasn't really what it seemed.
Yeah, and more importantly, that was for example, nigga, the entire court only had 3 security. They had 3 police officers for the entire arena. That's it.
That's crazy.
Blocking the entrances, watching the gate. That's why it's way more secure now because nigga, they only had 3 cops.
They realized shit can really get out of hand.
Because it made a lot more money too, so they're able to do that.
It's $25,000. Nigga, you could pay a cop. You could pay an off-duty cop some bread.
Yeah.
It don't take millions to pay an off-duty cop some money, bro.
Yeah, but it don't. True. Yeah.
Come on, bro. So it's come on, bro. Y'all got 3 cops for 50,000 people?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why niggas.
I didn't know that. That's wild, but that makes sense though. Because they can't do shit.
Exactly.
What you gonna do?
It was new though. You got to think it was new.
Well, you're right, and it's kind of one of them things where you learn from. Yeah. You know better. You do better. You do better.
In 2000, November 10th, 2001, you could walk somebody to the gate of an airport in America.
He's right.
So you don't know
you
what
could go
you
through
need
security with
until
What you mean?
After,
Like,
right?
you know,
Because
before-
we go through TSA, that's as close as you could get.
Yeah.
You used to be able to walk with
All
the
the
person
way to the gate
through
and
the
see them
check,
off through the chain. Yeah,
all the
yeah.
way to the boarding thing where like
Where-
almost
where they get on the
walkway
plane.
where the plane is.
He's right.
You used to be able to do that.
They changed that after 9/11. He right. He's
Yeah.
100% right. So that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like one of them things like when you realize like, damn, because to that point also, if you ever look at any old clips, and I look at shit like this, like I look at some basketball shit, but you know I'm more of a football guy. Y'all more, know more about basketball than I do. But when you look at like more those older clips, if you ever watch championship games,
Yeah.
I'm just bringing up just
People
championship
storm
games. When the games are over, the whole fucking, you're right, all the fans would leave the stands and storm the field, or they'll storm the court and literally celebrate with the players.
Yeah.
Think about that. Niggas could have been ready to shank somebody.
Yeah.
They could have been ready to shoot somebody.
Also, like if you look in the locker room, niggas was smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Halftime, they was drinking beer. Like it's photos of
Shit
Larry
has
Bird like
changed, bro.
drinking beer at halftime, like in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like people think like this is what I think a lot of people didn't get the transition. It's not about security. It's about money. It became an industry.
It became more of a brand.
And you
to
got to
uphold.
think the NBA, the thing that separated the NBA, what sports existed before the NBA? NFL, baseball.
Right.
These are things where there is a barrier of separation between you and the players.
Right.
Basketball, somebody can shoot a three and I could tap they calf muscle.
Facts.
From my seat.
Right.
That's facts. Yeah.
So hindsight, clearly we know like we probably should have had more security than that.
Yeah.
But until it happened.
It was like,
yeah.
And what's the nothing bad, like nothing like this has
Right.
ever happened before. So what would make me think is necessary?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I agree, but like I was saying though, like it's like ESPN was talking about how bad of people they were, but obviously you know this, they're not gonna speak about how it was only 3 cops there. They're not gonna show all the camera angles. Once you see all the camera angles, you really see how a lot of times them niggas was just like protecting themselves at the same time.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them wasn't like being like actually like violent. So I really think that's something that y'all need to look at if y'all haven't seen that documentary. It was actually, you know what I'm saying, pretty good.
And you gotta think. So 01 was the 02 was the Allen Iverson championship, right?
It was 01.
01.
It was 01.
And then 01. So you got to think we were going through a time where the people in the NBA they were becoming the stars, as opposed to the organizations being the stars, right? So players were going to have more leverage in contracts,
Right.
So when you take them out, that's a perfect. We're going to use the players as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Then when we argue about contracts, players are the reasons we lost all these sponsorships.
Yeah.
So now we can pay y'all less.
And then like they were already like that's when the narrative of people in the NBA are thugs really like even got exaggerated a lot more. And I think David Stern even issued a dress code because they was losing so much money in sponsorship dollars and people didn't want to support a thug ran league. So that's when like the dress code of like shirts and ties came out, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff for a short period of time.
Right.
But I thought that was crazy. And then the crazy thing is obviously Ron Artest, I wouldn't say started it, but he went into the crowd and initiated fighting. Steven Jackson and Jermaine O'Neal had his back, so he went behind him after he got into a confrontation. The nigga asked for a trade the same year, and they were just like, bruh, nigga, I just lost like $15 million for having your back. How the fuck you gonna ask for a trade, nigga? Like,
yeah.
What type of shit you on? And then like I thought it was kind of cool because Ron Artest said that's something that he never been able to get over. Even when he went to the Lakers and he won a championship, and they I never seen this interview, but they interviewed him on the floor, and he was like, "Yeah, I feel like a coward for leaving Indiana because that made Reggie Miller retire."
For real?
A lot of people don't. Yeah, Reggie Miller was in the league 18 years. That year, the Mouse and the Pals happened. They were about to go to the finals, right? And they had the best record in the NBA. Mm-hmm. They had the best record in the NBA, and they were about to go to the finals. That shit happened. Obviously, they didn't make it to the finals because they didn't have all their players.
Right. Because they got suspended for a lot of fucking games, too.
Detroit did go to the finals.
And won.
And they won, right? And Reggie Miller was so mentally distraught of the fact that he was that close to a title, and them niggas went in the stands and ruined his opportunity to get in the ring.
They probably never forgave
him. He can't even
for that
take it no
shit,
more.
for
Like,
real.
he just retired after 18 years.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit got a lot to do with a lot. I didn't even know they had the best record in the NBA 2 years after they traded for Steven Jackson. It was like the best teams like in the NBA. So it's really deep though. It go into a lot. That shit was really good. So yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Damn. You'll be all right, Reggie. I don't know, bro. I haven't watched it yet. I've always kind of felt this way, though. I feel like, everybody should be accountable. Not saying a player should run in the stands and attack a fan, but they shouldn't be throwing shit at people either.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, control your damn self. Just because you pay money don't mean you get to do and say what the fuck you want. It's a privilege for you to be there.
Yeah, like that. I remember,
you're not owed nothing.
You remember that one girl who said like she had the audacity to call like LeBron a bitch and all that?
Oh, yeah,
and she
yeah.
said, I got season tickets so I can say what I want. Like,
No, the fuck you can't.
that's just rich privilege, bro.
You can talk shit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
You can be like, hey, you ain't hitting nothing. You
But
ain't
like,
gonna do it. That's fine. But when you
yeah.
start getting personal and you start
Yeah,
attacking,
throwing drinks on
and you
people
start,
and shit.
saying racial shit and all that extra shit. Nah, bro, that's crossing the
She
line.
ain't have season ticket. Her sugar daddy has season ticket.
Facts.
But hey, holla, I wanted to solely transition over to like the craziness that's happening in Afghanistan, bro.
Listen,
Like,
I have no look to define exactly what happened. I'm not thoroughly informed enough to make a decision.
Me either.
What
I'm
I
with
can
you.
say is America went in there.
Got what they got?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. America went in there, tried to establish something different with the resources they were willing to allocate. It wasn't enough. Decided to come back, and we are where we are now. That's the gist of kind of what I know, right?
Right.
But I don't really know any other.
Can I piggyback on that?
Go ahead.
In addition to what you just said, I don't know everything. I know what I've read on the internet from people, which I take with a grain of salt because I haven't done any real research myself. But my opinion, I feel like and I get the political side of it, but I've always been consistent in saying I feel like one of our biggest issues is that we're too nosy.
Yeah, people say that, but then if we're not nosy, somebody else is gonna be nosy, and if somebody else be nosy and they have control,
I got you.
Like America, like we're on this high end. You know what I'm saying? We're the best because
That's what I look at it like.
Now, this is by definition, superpower is a country that can take care of itself with the military, economics, and food, right?
Right.
We're the only country that can do all three by ourselves without any outside influence, right? And yeah, that's great. But to keep that, Americans have to understand there are things that necessarily have to be tried to make sure we stay
keep
there.
that. Yeah, keep that status.
So when people say we're too nosy, like, I mean, the richest person on the block gonna have the most security in their house, right?
Because
everybody else is looking at your house as the
Yeah.
lick.
Yeah. Now I look at it because I don't think we're the only superpower.
No, we are by definition. We're
By
the only
definition,
one.
we are.
Yeah.
So like you wouldn't put like China and Russia in that.
But they need outside influence. Like Russia Russia cannot feed its people year round without outside exports. They live in 70% of the country
It's like
uninhabitable for plants.
Yeah, you're right because you damn sure can't plant that. Okay, I see what you're saying. That makes more sense. Okay, but I mean I hear you. I agree with you on that. I feel like I said, I get it. It's like I feel like it was a situation. In my personal opinion, we went over there. What I thought originally was to get fucking Osama because that's where he was hiding.
Did you know Osama was like over 8 feet tall?
Yeah. No, he wasn't 8 foot. He was 7 something.
Yeah.
Though.
7 something?
He was
like 7'1", 7'2".
Yeah. I want to say all his kids are tall too.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
I don't know if he was
that
quite
tall.
7 feet, but he was tall though. He was tall as fuck.
No, I was told he was 8 foot tall.
Yeah.
Nah, he was taller than that, bro. He was like
8,
7 foot, I think.
Was it 7?
Y'all keep talking.
Yeah, but I know he was tall as fuck. But
How a nigga like that high? Now where you at, bro?
he was rich as fuck. That's how.
You can't hide no 8 foot nigga, bro.
Yeah, you can when you got money. You can.
Shaq can't hide in the Buick Cross. And Buick LaCrosse, that nigga can't hide.
That nigga Shaq come to your house, hide me.
He was only 6'5".
There you go. That sounds about
They
right.
depict him like he's like 7 foot, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
But he looked tall as fuck. But I feel like it was one of those things like initially, and of course I was young, so I just go on based off what the news said. It's like, oh, he's hiding in Afghanistan. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me go and get him. We finally got him in 2014, whatever the fuck it was. And a lot of
right
people was
before
like,
the 2012 election.
say it again?
It was right before the 2012 election.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was 2014. Okay, cool. So 2012, right before. You know what? You're right. That do sound
Because that's
right.
how
I
they
remember.
say Obama got his second
You're right.
term
Yeah,
of
yeah,
office.
yeah. I remember. You're right. You're right. So it's like you get you know you got what you're looking for, and a lot of people are like, okay, why are we still here? Why are we still here in the war? And I understand they were just trying to establish like a different type of government. They tried it. They even tried to do like a presidential type of setup.
Yeah.
And the shit obviously didn't work. And you're dealing with terrorist groups, you know, Al Qaeda and the Taliban, and it's like, you know, it's really just one of them things. It's like you trying to force something on people that they just not rocking with.
Yeah, but you got to understand, like, it's hard, right? Because the world is either gonna lean
to one way or the other,
Democratic or communist, right?
Right.
So if our influence comes in here and this don't work, they're gonna come in here, and then they're gonna make this country ally to them, teach them how to run under their program,
right?
And whether you believe which one is right and which one is wrong, are you willing to forego this?
What it's gonna take
exactly? Because you got to think, if they were to put in the power in Afghanistan that they had planned to, and it started to run like an American territory, right? Then not as an American territory, but like the structure is this similar to America's. They probably would have implemented more capitalist, you know what I'm saying, things, and that's how they would have moved forward. And they probably would have been allied to us.
Right.
But if you don't try, somebody else.
And that's my thing. And that's how I feel about it. I feel like it made me kind of sad because it's like, you know, a lot of people lost their lives, obviously, right? And it's like, we've been at 20 years, and basically, it's essentially was for nothing at this point. Like, they tried, and I get they tried, but it's like, damn, you got a lot of people that ain't here no more. A lot of families that were changed forever. A lot of lives, you know, and I ain't even talking about just people that died, people who were wounded. You know, you got veterans who are handicapped, who got PTSD, who got psychological issues now. And you got all these different people affected, and it's like, we spent all this money, all these resources, all these people for basically nothing. So to your point, would you say, because in my opinion, I feel like this was like an interest and it was something they were trying to do, but it wasn't something they were really putting their best foot forward in.
Well, because you got this is
because it's like my thing is like if you're gonna do it, don't half-ass it.
But see,
you
here's the thing. This is the example I could give you, right? And I agree. It looked like it was half-ass, right?
Right.
But you got to understand, there's higher threat levels to America.
That's more
Afghanistan.
important. Yeah, no, that's facts.
So we're
I
not
agree.
going to put our resources into
this.
that,
considering we got other shit to worry about.
Exactly. That's why at the beginning I said they allocated a certain amount of resources to that, and it didn't work with the resources they allocated to it. So you could take something like, say you building your house and you're building a rental property. Your house, clearly you're gonna go further in because this is where I live.
Right.
My rental property, I'm gonna try to put 50 grand into it.
But
when you're spending,
you're right,
200-300 grand on your house that year. But if this don't work with this 50 grand, I'm gonna cut my losses.
That's facts. I get
let
it.
somebody else take over this property.
Yeah.
I just seen like a very bad, breathtaking video of people hanging from the plane.
Yeah,
that was hard to watch, bro. Everybody was going through like obviously the obvious, which is like, y'all really think that y'all was gonna make it off the, but the fact that people were even getting to the point where
they would try.
They were that desperate.
It's just sad, bro. Like obviously every country go through their problems. Obviously we got a problem here with not even being accepted. Like the people who was brung here against our will.
People who built this motherfucker.
Exactly. People who built here aren't even accepted here fully. And so we have our own problems. But I can only imagine seeing people on the runway in California
hanging on to try to leave America.
And then seeing them fall off.
And obviously, like no matter what country.
It was like 3 people that did that shit too.
Yeah, no matter what
died from it.
No matter what country you in, I believe everybody have and has like the obvious knowledge of knowing that like my chances of doing this is not
good.
Very high,
I'd rather
but I'm still risking it rather than stay here. If shit is getting that bad, bro, it's actually like disheartening, bro. I was literally watching that shit and I felt that like, God, damn, is it really getting to this point?
One thing I read about the situation earlier was that, well, 2 things. Yesterday I seen that actually the Taliban freed most of the damn prisoners, like most of the terroristic prisoners, which makes sense, of course. They're going to get their own.
Niggas went free their friends.
Yeah, oh yeah. They said the game back.
That's like in the U.S. everybody's like free so and so, free and so. They actually did it.
They did it. Yeah, they freed everybody.
Free them.
The
president left.
Yeah, he fled.
He escaped the country.
Fled.
Yeah, I heard.
No, what I read today, it said that actually, I guess like the remaining former government that was there, because they claimed the presidential palace, so they like, nigga, we here.
Yeah.
They said that they agreed to a ceasefire actually.
Yeah, they said people can come back to work. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna. From what I read, that's what the Taliban said.
That's a trick.
So when they get back to clock in, come with me. Come in.
Come on in. For it.
So I don't know how this gonna work out, but I was like, hopefully these niggas got their way and they just chill the fuck out. Because the whole thing was more like pushback, because it's like nigga, no, we're not accepting your way of living, and we gonna die about this shit. Hence suicide bombers. We willing to go out by this motherfucker. We're not accepting what y'all trying. So maybe now that they got their way and they took over, gonna run shit how they want to, and I'm not gonna speak on how they're gonna run it. I don't know. Maybe they'll calm down because they're like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We established what we want. But I don't know. This is just in the perfect world, me trying to just be optimistic about the shit. But the situation is just like, damn. It's just it's disheartening, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
got so much shit that we probably don't even know about, bro.
Oh yeah, come on, bro. And I don't even want to get into all that, bro, because that's just
That's crazy.
that's just a whole bunch of extra shit. It's just ultimately, hope.
Like
shit get better for 'em.
At the end of the day, we're probably like a couple generations away from being completely globalist, right? You got countries like Africa that are not continents like Africa you got the continent of Africa that has countries on it that are moving towards the first world faster than any other country has, and because it's technology, right? If somebody already created technology, it's going to take me less to catch up to where they are than it took them to figure it out. Right? So everything's going to be globalist at one point. Everybody wants the globe to be ran the way they want. You want to be at the top of power when that happens, because then you'll control where the world goes. You don't want to be the plot of land that's not in power.
No, fact. Yeah.
Right? Because you got to think, if America's not in power, what are we going? We're water. Our advantage will become our disadvantage. If it's a global thing, America is waterlocked. Well, not waterlocked, but on both sides of America, both our fronts are water. Right? And if everybody else works against you, they don't have to go through anybody else to get to you. Right? So
yeah,
it's gonna be unfortunate. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah,
there's a couple things going on that may trigger World War III, or some actual things, not what Twitter was tweeting about last year. Right? There's some actual things that are on the brink, and we'll see.
Yeah,
what the world does with that.
We'll see, man.
Say something about Nigeria.
I don't know what happened with Nigeria.
Yeah, we're going to Nigeria. Oh, okay.
All right, so we've been chopping it up for a few things, but now I think it's time to actually come through with the draft. All right, so if you're new to the podcast, every podcast we have a draft, and the draft is basically pretty simple. We have a topic. Around that topic, we draft the best team we can do. Sometimes we do 3, sometimes we do 2, depending on how much we can expunge on it. You know what I'm saying? But today, okay, today's draft, okay, is very, 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 very simple, okay? I don't want this to be more complicated than it has to be, because it's kind of complicated, and I try to figure out a way for it not to be complicated. If you could have a bodyguard, it can be anybody in the world. It can be from a movie. It can be a professional athlete. It can be anybody. Okay. Who would you want to protect your life? Highlight crazy. Starting off with you.
Number one, it could be a fictional character, right?
Well, if he's in like a comic book or whatever, it can be Captain America. You know what I'm saying? It can be anybody. Like, who would you want your bodyguard to be?
I want my bodyguard to be Wanda Maximoff.
Wanda's a great pick to be a security guard. I think Wanda's like the most incredible. I guess you can call her Avenger, right?
Yeah, she's an Avenger.
She has the best powers on Avengers.
So they're the best security guards.
Yeah,
because she can create a whole new reality and put me over there.
Yep.
Who can I pick?
Anybody.
Shit, I'm gonna have to be a piggyback. I'm gonna go Vision.
Vision?
Yes, sir.
All right, you go Vision.
Yes,
all right.
sirski.
Number 1, John Wick. All right. If any of y'all niggas talking shit, boy, John Wick gonna pick your ass off. John Wick is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. I think that shit is toe to toe with the Matrix. I don't want to hear nothing about it. All right, it was that incredible for me. Okay. Second is a nigga from Wanted. Okay, because even if your ass bending corners and shit like that, we still gonna clap your stupid ass up. All right, so I don't want y'all hiding out. You know what I'm saying?
I got something for you.
True
boy.
Cleveland trying to win the game with bullets.
Exactly.
I mean, I ain't picking superheroes.
You know, you can shoot all the guns you want, but it can't do shit against a nigga that can't die. Deadpool, boy.
Okay,
That's my second option right there.
Okay.
See, I was gonna say Deadpool, but Deadpool isn't a good bodyguard. He can't die. That don't mean you can't die.
Yeah, well, he gonna protect me.
No, he not. Bro, Deadpool
he can
is
stand
the
in front
most,
of me.
like I'm feeling myself. Because I was gonna pick when you said I was gonna pick Deadpool. He can't die.
Yeah.
My man got great aim. You know what I'm saying? He can regenerate.
He's
But
just so
the worst
fucking
person
childish.
to guard you.
Yeah.
Right?
Most childish
Because he gonna be
superhero
over there, you know what I'm saying, macking on a lady while you
And while
getting
I'm
two
getting
beats
lit up,
Nigga getting kidnapped, nigga getting bound and gagged.
I'm like, hell. He's like, hold on, one second.
And
Wait,
they
Yeah, the
order
man
and
gonna be
check.
talking to the audience. Yeah, you see, I'm supposed to be protecting Head Capone back
But hey,
here, but my
but
man head about to pop off.
All right, who you got?
All right, next I got all right, so you got John Wick and who?
The dude from Wanted. I don't know. I forgot his name. It was like Wesley. Well, Wesley.
Oh yeah, Wesley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shot a bullet from 3 miles away through a
Through a
donut.
donut hole? Hey, nigga ain't touching me, boy. On God, bro. You gotta be, bro. This nigga shot a nigga from across the city through a subway line through a donut hole.
I'm gonna go with
It was amazing, bro.
Dang, John Wick is a good pick.
It's a
I'm
great
trying to-
pick.
I'm gonna go with the Equalizer.
Oh yeah.
Tactician.
Jason Stratham.
Very, I feel like the Equalizer. He's like one of them niggas that you might pass in a grocery store and not even know you had security.
Yeah.
Until you try to touch a nigga, wah, 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 and nigga
Yeah.
do some shit to you. Wah, 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 wah.
All right, I'm going in the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm
good.
gonna go with the Equalizer. So I got the Equalizer, Wanda Maximoff, and I'm gonna go with who?
Hey, John Cena.
No, oh God.
Nigga, F you try to get to.
Nigga said Vin Diesel.
He don't play about family. As you can see.
I don't know, bro. Who the third person should be? I'm trying to think of some movies off the
That's what I'm
top.
trying to do. I ain't gonna go superhero
Yeah.
this time. I'm gonna try to go regular.
Yeah, I'm trying to go.
I'm gonna try to go regular to finish it off.
On God, bro, I'm going Hobbs. All right, from
Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah.
I ain't watched that.
All right, because The Rock,
Yeah.
he caught a train or a bus or something. bro.
God
He
damn.
caught a car or something. Now Vin Diesel caught a car for the family, but that,
Nigga do whatever.
I want to
family.
touch on that just one quick second before we end this after this drive, because that series has pissed me off for the last
Hobbs
time.
and Shaw?
No, fast.
I walked out the theater, bro.
Huh?
I walked out the me and Sim walked out the theater.
As you should have.
Yeah,
It was that bad.
for me.
All right.
I'll still say go because your opinion can be
So
different.
who your second? Your last two? So you Hobbs. Equalizer and Hobbs.
They don't need nobody else with Wanda.
Yeah,
perfectly
facts.
fine.
Damn.
You coulda got me
Y'all
and
got
Mike
all
for the
these-
rest.
Y'all got all these-
They got Wanda Maximoff.
Hey, in fact, y'all got these fucking superheroes. I'm gonna go as long as he's sober. Hancock.
Oh, that's a good one.
This nigga picked the worst lineup.
I said as long as he's
Hancock
sober.
don't give a fuck. You got a lot of selfish ass niggas that like very
Bro,
conceited.
all I gotta do.
That's what I'm
is call
saying.
him-
I'm gonna make sure they pay well. I'm
all
gonna
I
take care
gotta do
of them.
is look. All I'm gonna have Wanda do is send a fake her over to him and call him asshole all day. That nigga going, bro.
Everybody ain't got Wonder, man. He on the vulnerable when he next to that heifer.
Yeah, all we gotta do is go bring her.
So
you
keep
know?
that heifer away from him. He's straight. I kill her.
Bro, they went thousands of years. They kept finding their way back to each other.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
On
gonna
this
have to.
big ass planet.
I'm gonna lock her ass in the basement somewhere. Lock her ass in the goddamn. Send her to the bottom of the ocean, boy.
All right, my last pick, Terry Crews. No, I'm just hey, bro. Hey, you ever seen Lottery Ticket when Terry Crews was supposed to be protecting Bow Wow and he got his ass beat? But nigga got his ass beat, bro.
Bro, I
That
don't remember
shit-
that movie. I remember watching that. I watched Lottery Ticket mad times.
That was a good movie. I don't care
It
what nobody
was.
say.
It
Hey,
was a
say,
good movie.
I can't eat. That's my favorite scene, bro.
Bro, stop acting like y'all niggas don't like Lottery Ticket.
Brandon
Bow Wow,
TJ?
Bow Wow's a good actor. He's a good actor, bro. Because when you bring up Bow Wow movies, none of them trash.
I can't. Yeah. I can't say that they
Roll
trash.
Bounce was good.
You're right. I can't.
All
Like
about
Mike.
Like Mike was good.
Even him and All About the Benjamins was pretty
Even
cool.
All About the Benjamins was good. What was the other movie he was in? The Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
he
it was
did
tough.
good. Like he's
He
never.
did. He never had a bad. You're right. I agree.
People
So
just be
a lot of
hating,
actors
bro.
a lot of rappers that done did bad.
They need to be the next rapper.
You know who won?
Facts.
T.I.
He's really bad.
He's really awful. He is awful.
I don't like
I
T.I.
love you,
movies.
Tip, but he is awful at acting. You understand me? Absolutely terrible. But that is awful. Okay, the movie was good, but he's awful. Now back to what you said since you brought this shit up, and I just got to say it before we end this real quick.
Oh, I ain't get my last one. I'm sorry.
My
sorry.
bad, okay.
Yeah, my bad. All right, last but not least, the last person that I'll probably pick. I ain't really want to do like no superheroes. I'll probably pick people in real life. But last but not least, y'all ever seen Ip Man?
Yeah,
Yeah, I go Ip Man, bro.
I can't fuck.
It Man.
Ip Man.
Oh, I never seen that.
You know what I'm saying? It's
like
three of them, right?
It's like 4 now.
Oh yeah, it's like he's like
I seen the cover. I never
It's
seen
like
the
a-
movie though.
He trained Bruce Lee.
For real?
yeah.
He trained.
Yeah.
He trained all of
He
them.
whoops ass. He whoops some ass.
At an
Oh,
incredible
yeah, for
rate.
Sure. Oh yeah. It's,
So
it's amazing.
just in case, I don't even need to bring the Glock out, boy.
If you
Ip
think
Man-
Jason Statham, Equalizer can whoop some ass, Ip Man can whoop some ass.
yeah, Ip
bro.
Man.
For real?
whoop
Oh
some
yeah,
ass.
gotta
they,
see that.
they on par. But this one I want to ask, since you say y'all walked out, Fast and Furious.
Snipe said he walked out. I ain't walking. I ain't see it.
You didn't see it? Will you watch it?
Well, would I watch it? Yeah, if I came across it. I'm not gonna go look for it.
I hate what they have done with this series.
They were supposed to be drivers.
I feel like
man.
they should have just did a
Since when did
spinoff
these niggas become like?
and just ended like the racing.
I mean, they had to make the business decision.
No,
Would you rather? Would you
no.
rather?
I
with
get-
your
We're not,
kids-
we're not
No,
saying
no.
we disagree. Or we're not saying it doesn't make sense to make money by prolonging the series. What we're saying is the reason of them doing that caused the movie to be a lot more worse than it
Yeah,
was.
but you know, you look. Every show, if it's good, there's gonna be another one until it's bad.
That's not true. So some shows have cut early. Like they're not making no more Manifest. They stopped early. Season 3. It's
Well,
over
no,
with.
because they didn't get the funding. So now that it's on Netflix and everybody's watching again, they got greenlit for season 2 or the next season.
I don't.
It's already on Hulu. Season
No. Season 3 is it.
No, they're redoing
Yeah, I think
it.
this got
They're
picked up.
about to
Yeah, this
because
got
they
picked up.
didn't- the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing happened with you. You was on
fuck.
CW. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, The Wire.
first
The
season-
Wire stopped. It was good, and they left it good. Okay. Certain
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad stopped. It was good.
Then they made
left it
no.
good.
Then they spun it off, made
That's
a
what I'm
movie,
saying. That's
and
what
it was
I'm saying.
bad.
Do a
That movie was
spin-off.
terrible.
Do- no. Do
I
a
agree.
spin-off.
I agree. The movie
Do
was
a
awful.
spin-off.
The movie was awful. But that's what I mean.
Let the show be the show.
Yeah.
Just like Power. Power stopped. It was good, bro. They stopped. They started doing spin-offs. That's how it's supposed to be. You
Don't
don't
say our power ended terrible, but
Okay, cool. I love Power. I don't like how it ended
like
because James St. Patrick was my nigga, but they ended it and allowed it to have spin-offs. That's how you're supposed to do it. Hobbs and Shaw's like a Fast and Furious spin-off.
Yeah, they
that was
are.
great. You're supposed to been stopped and made Hobbs and Shaw like you did, bro. This shit is terrible, okay? It's gotten to the point where it's actually unbearable to watch.
Bro, I watched Vin Diesel ride on top of a tank, hit a goddamn rail, fly like goddamn
I see. Yes.
300
yes.
feet, catch a bitch in midair,
yeah.
land on the other side on the top of a car. Bro, when I seen that shit, bro, that shit made me so mad.
No. Did you watch the new one?
No, I'm not watching
Okay,
it.
I'm not gonna spoil it. It was a scene. No. Oh. It was a scene. I swear to God, I can't make this up. These niggas, do you know like the cartoon? Say if it's a bridge, it's like them old wooden bridges with the rope. It's a very large gap between the two. Obviously, the bridge gets broken. There's no way to get to the other side.
Yeah.
It's at least 1,000,000 feet away, bro. This nigga Vin Diesel was driving at 300 miles per hour, right?
hung out the car.
No, listen. It was a chain that was like on his side that was disconnected from that side. This nigga hit like a donut, caught the chain in between. He like wrapped the chain around the inside of his tire and flung himself to the other side like fucking Pathfinder on a grapple
Or like Batman.
and made it to the other side, bro.
The car. So he connected it to the wheel of the car.
The wheel of the car.
And he swung the chain, it hooked on something.
Over 1,000,000 feet,
And
over
then-
this large gap of abyss,
And then he swung it and it swung the whole car.
3,000 feet to the other side,
And it
they-
landed and
they
didn't
landed.
and didn't explode. It didn't.
Nothing.
See that type of shit.
Wait.
Okay.
The what I'm about to tell you next is very important.
Okay.
I grabbed my girlfriend and I left. As soon as that happened, I swear I called him right now. I said, baby, let's go. I'm not watching this no more. I'm not watching this no more. I think what it really was, it was a build up because even before that moment, it was a lot of fucking. Let me tell you something. I know, and I know, holla. I know what you about to tell me, bro, but I gotta say this. I understand in a movie it's very important that characters don't die, plots, all that. Okay, cool. I get it. I
Shit
really
made me
do.
mad,
It's a
bro.
reason why the main character goes to. I get it. It was a scene, right? and I'm sorry because I know you ain't. But listen, I gotta get this off my chest, man. It was a scene with Tyrese, okay, was in a room the size of this, right?
Yeah.
The military was after these guys for stealing government agent files.
Right.
At that type of class of info that you stealing, I would take a guess that the guys that's after you are pretty much like the top
Top
their
of the line,
class.
for
You
sure.
out there shooting like stormtroopers.
Let me tell you something.
Let me say so.
This nigga is in a room with a million niggas around him with automatic weapons, bro, and kills everybody without getting shot once. Not grazed, not hit.
Not in the leg.
Niggas wasn't even shoulder to shoulder men around this living room with holler right here. This nigga did not get grazed. Nothing but firearm, bro. Everybody shooting. Then he gets out of there. It's a tank. It's a nigga on top of a tank shooting.
With
He's
a 50
running-
cal.
He's running a straight line, and bullets just boom, 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 boom. We have to leave because if this is what you giving me, I have to go.
I gotta go because it's not.
and I have to. Wait.
It's not science fiction. Last I
Because
checked.
I get that it's supposed to be a movie that's supposed to be entertaining, and maybe I'm looking at this as too realistic, but I feel like
No, you're not.
The way that they presented it gave me no other choice but to think of an obvious realistic situation,
Bro.
So like the way you present, it's so many other ways you could have presented him staying alive to this next scene that didn't make it like an obvious death.
Facts.
He obviously should have died here.
Right.
It's 3 armed machine guns behind this guy. First of all, the scene I think took too long.
Yeah.
So that one scene, it would have been fine if they show him getting maybe like dodging a few shots. It's like a minute clip of no other transition.
Just
but
shoot.
this scene of these niggas shooting at him and him getting away, running a single foul line. And on top of that, right, these niggas have height advantage. So if you play Apex, these niggas got height. Okay,
They gonna hit you.
yeah, they got height, and more importantly, bro, this is supposed to be the best that the country has to offer.
Keep in mind.
You didn't tap this nigga?
This is military personnel. The only type of teams that go on those type of missions.
These are SEAL. This is like SEAL. nigga.
Yes,
This is like
they
real.
are. They are the most elite
It's like
of elite.
It's like badass of the badass.
He would probably shoot us 3 buildings away.
True.
With a pistol.
True.
Type elite.
It
And you're
was-
gonna tell me none of these niggas can shoot him
With
one
one bullet.
With one bullet. Facts.
and they can't shoot a driver.
What?
Not an assassin. Not John Wick. They can't shoot a fucking driver. A driver. This is Roman we talking about. That's his name. We talking about Roman.
Roman Pierce.
Roman Pierce. These niggas can't take down Roman Pierce.
Bro, listen, I'm with him.
I got my
fuck
girlfriend.
the bullshit, bro.
I left
But
immediately.
here's the thing about movies like that. Some movies, like when you get into those niches, there's some movies that's all comedy, no storyline.
Right.
There's thrillers that's all jump scares, no storyline.
no real
That's why I hate
You know what I'm
a
saying?
scary movie.
So just like you could like a comedy movie that somebody who like me who needs a little bit more, I can't enjoy a movie without that plot. 'Cause
Right.
I don't love comedy enough. It's some niggas that look at that screen and see explosions and dopamine just rushes from
That's
their
all they
head,
care.
you know what I'm
Action,
saying,
action,
to their
action,
private parts, and they jizz all in their pants
Oh
as they
my
watch
God.
it. It's gonna be some people that's like that, bro. And
You're right, but
that's what Fast and
when
Furious
that
does.
nigga, when he pulled a Pathfinder grapple and launched himself in a car across an abyss of a gap, you have to watch.
Duh.
But what I do want to say is, The Wire, like shows that stop is because they lose popularity. They could end good, but they lose popularity, right? So hopefully you lose popularity before it run. People haven't lost popularity. Like Fast and Furious is still. I think they already greenlit for the next. They started shooting the next one already.
Really?
Because niggas like me, and I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen. Niggas like me who went in with an open mind, like maybe it's good. After going in, they not
Oh,
going
boy.
to see 8.
Boy, let
I'm
me
not
say
going to
something.
see 8.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
going
they
to
gonna
see 8.
keep doing it until people
Which
start.
one was Paul? Did Paul die? Was it Fast 5?
Yeah, he died at 5.
like when they were filming 5, because I know they had his brother to finish
Yeah,
it.
he ain't finished it. He
So
did.
basically, from 6 on in to now was what? This was 9 that just came out.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't.
10 is supposed to be the last one technically. That's what they say. But
I felt like after he died, and I get it. Like you said, you got to make your money.
Yeah.
It's a good franchise, so you don't want to just kill it.
is it?
It was a
At
good
this
franchise,
point,
but
at this point, this shit is.
because think about it, the
bro.
first 5, bro, was about racing. It was about racing.
Yeah.
Fast
These
and the
niggas-
Furious.
But wait, half of these niggas that shooting RPGs and beating these black op missions were mechanics, man.
Exactly.
These niggas were mechanics, bro. All right?
And now they train marksmen.
And it ain't like they were like mechanics at age 9 and they learned. These niggas were 30-year-old mechanics.
Yeah.
Who just learned how to beat. These niggas were 30. All right?
And they learned how to shoot.
over.
They learned how to fly helicopters. They learned how to shoot missiles.
Like,
Hey,
bro.
where you right?
Better than people who've been doing this since they 18.
Where's the learning curve? These niggas are already 30. Driving cars, doing street races at 32.
That's all they were doing was street racing, bro.
Now you telling me that these niggas are flying cars? Not planes, they flying cars at this point.
Yeah.
These niggas have.
And that's another thing.
They put a parachute
on the
on a
Jeep.
Grand Prix in a Jeep and fell gracefully, bro. Who you fooling? I'm not going to another. They put a parachute, Mike. That's like putting a napkin on you. What the fuck are we watching, man? Come on, man. I like putting a napkin on Mike, telling him to jump some damn where. Like it's gonna save him, man. And they gonna die. You can't put no fucking napkin on a Range Rover and drop from 3,000 feet in the air.
umbrella to the rear view mirror.
Land gracefully, bro. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? This shit is so bad now, bro.
Bro.
Come on, bro.
Hey. Hold on.
We was supposed to end this,
more
bro. I'm
question.
sorry.
One more question, bro. We're going to end it. One more question. Is Han in this movie?
Yes.
How many times is that nigga gonna die?
He died.
How many times?
Han dies more than Kenny from South Park. I swear to God, bro. This nigga dies every fucking movie, bro. Every movie Han dies.
How's he back?
I don't know. I didn't finish.
When
I
did he
left.
die the second time? The third time?
I think was it Fast 5 when they first brought in Jason Statham.
Han died on
Was a
Tokyo
replay.
Drift,
So
too.
Tokyo Drift when he died, but it was like
Tokyo Drift happened after Fast
yeah, I
Five,
know.
though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So technically, I guess Tokyo Drift, but then you remember he had popped back up again later. Like I said, I started watching the shit because once I started seeing all this CGI and other it's dumb shit, I got mad. I was like, all right,
really bad, bro.
You niggas are changing this to something totally different than what I grew up watching. So I honestly didn't know the answer to the question. That's why I asked him because I swear I had seen like a preview and Han was in it, and I'm like, all right, bro. I let the first one slide in Tokyo Drift. I brought him back for Fast 5 because I was supposed to leave before. Then he died again like he did in Tokyo Drift. What the fuck is he doing back? So this nigga, he escaped being stuck upside down in his car and that bitch exploded. Not only did he survive, this nigga ain't got nail burn mark on his body.
Like
he
he's
didn't
a
look like
trained,
a mummy.
like he's a trained assassin. This nigga's a Tokyo street racer.
That nigga.
I mean, he did work with the
Okay.
Bro,
Chinese
he need
mafia.
to, bro, this nigga need to be a mummy. All right, if he is alive by some bright chance, his ass need to be wrapped up in bandages the rest of his goddamn life.
That nigga-
Because you're not gonna tell me this man survived that.
Yeah.
He didn't survive a car explosion, holler.
Last question before we end this podcast, though. Can y'all define one word for me? All right, and that
Okay.
word is simp. What is a simp?
A simp to me is a
Bro, the
nigga.
podcast gonna be over in 10 minutes.
That's terrible. You know, that's just rude, man. That's just rude. You know what? That's just. Hey, by the way, holla, if any of you guys out there aspire to be a podcast co-host, man, go ahead, put your applications in the
I'm
email down below.
So you asked what a simp is to me?
Yeah, define
Mike.
simp.
My
Is a simp,
definition.
okay?
Shut up.
Okay.
My definition of simp is, it would be more so a guy who is attempting to win the approval of a woman, and he's doing it by means of, yeah, like you trying to, especially if you ain't shit, if you don't really mean the shit. I think more so like a woman who, how can I put this? For the means, I guess, of impressing a woman, let's just say like she do something that's controversial, right? That maybe people don't approve of. Everybody else is telling her, "Oh, you ain't this, you ain't that," and then he's like trying to be on the other side of the playing field to possibly win her over.
Yeah.
And the only
Saying
time,
things
the only
you don't
time I call
believe.
a guy, I kind of say anything, but the only time I say a dude is simping is when it's like a woman who's clearly not interested or clearly don't want you, and then like you going above and beyond to try to get her attention and keep it. That to me. Now, if she's interested or she's feeding it to you, that's one thing. I don't, like when niggas do sweet shit for their girls or for people that they talking to, shit like that. I don't think that's simping.
Do you think you're a simp?
No, I wouldn't say I'm a simp. No,
Okay.
cause like I said, my definition of it, like if it's
Yeah.
just you showing
I'm
love
I'm
to
just
your
asking
girl,
about your
open, you
definition.
know, I'm with all y'all niggas, but I'm opening the door for my wifey and hugging and showing her love. I don't think that's simping at all. Or if I'm goddamn doing some sweet shit to appease her, like if that's your, you know what I'm saying, that's your woman, that's your thing, that's your little boo. Cool. I don't think that's simping, but I think simping is just more so like, girl, you know who clearly don't want you, and you just basically like, nigga, have some dignity. Like you basically begging for her attention, and she don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Yeah, in so many words, I agree to it like a degree. It's just like when you're doing like foolish or like stupid things or like going out of your
Somebody
way.
who clearly don't appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
just-
that's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
you're just going out of your way for somebody. And I was
Hold up. So you're saying if you do the exact same thing but they appreciate it, that doesn't make you a simp?
That's what, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yes, in my opinion, that's how I feel.
So a simp is based on how the person reacts to you. If you're a simp or not.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was that's true to like a degree.
Cause
True to a degree.
basically what I mean.
But what I was saying is like a simp is also a person. This is very important. A simp is somebody with knowledge of the fact that she not fucking with you, and you know this is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you have to have the knowledge of you knowing this is a situation, but I'm still willing to do it.
Yeah.
like bro, you simping.
That's-
It's another thing to be tricked or fooled.
Yeah.
Some people,
will lead you on and
yeah,
shit.
some women make you believe that you have a chance, but it's
Yeah.
another thing to know
that you ain't got a chance in
you ain't got
hell.
a chance in hell, and the only way is like continuing to like to do this simp shit.
But some of them actually believe if they do that stuff that they'll actually get a chance though.
But that's why them niggas are.
So they're not really believing they don't have a chance. They do have a chance. The girl, if a girl leads you to believe you may have a chance, I think you could still be a simp.
All right. Well, yeah, true. But yeah, that's my definition then, pretty much.
Yeah, I just think, man.
What you think? What's your?
I think a simp is somebody who centers their movements around the approval of others, right? So obviously everybody calls guys simps for how they deal with girls, but I feel like there's guys who are simps for male. Bro, I know dudes who
I understand that.
like
I get that.
somebody who they look up to walk in the room. They're like,
I know what you're saying.
Hey, yeah, let's. Now you're trying to.
Like you fanning. You fan boy.
Yeah, you're trying to impress somebody.
You're
Like
looking-
you're catering
going out of your
all of
way.
your
Yeah,
movements
yeah.
to make sure this person approves of me, right?
Yeah.
Outside of things you would naturally do. I think that's a simp, right?
Yeah,
So,
I agree with that. I can't argue with that.
yeah. If I sit down here and all of us hang out, this is my crib, and you put a girl in the room, then I'll be like, all right, I'm going to the. You want me to pour you up something? I got something in there. You're going down the road of being, because now you're
He
like,
drop his wallet. Oh, that's just 30,000. No need.
yeah.
I boy, little baby, just hit me
my
last
foot.
week.
Man,
My foot.
Oh, they show the heat. Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
you know,
you
little
know.
baby, my cousin.
You know what I'm saying? These ain't
talking
came out yet. You know what I'm saying? They
They
just
be
hurt
like,
my
damn,
foot.
hey, what time is it again? What time is
That's
it?
crazy.
Put the light on the real quick. I can't see.
Oh, my foot.
Nah, I'm with you. Though. I
For
agree
me,
there.
yeah, I just bought that motherfucker cash out.
Yeah.
Pink slip.
That lamb out there, you know that mine.
They ain't worked out the.
Y'all want to get some food? Lamb chop outside? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just bought it.
Oh, I thought y'all serious. I was
Yeah, I
like,
thought
no,
that.
food, hold on.
Hey, I bought the lamb chop. If y'all boy were
But yeah,
hungry.
I agree. Hey, we had a good.
Yeah, I feel like that's what simping is, bro. I think simping is a lot more broad. People only try to make it relevant to females.
I can agree there. I do think it's kind of broad. That's why when you said our definition, that was I give my definition because I
Yeah.
can't actually tell you what it. I don't even know if it's an actual word. It is.
Yeah, it's a short form of simpleton, right?
Oh, okay. So
It's
I
like
didn't
an
even know it was an
abbreviation
actual
of
word.
simpleton, somebody who could be.
It says simp, noun, informal, North American, silly or foolish person.
Yeah. So
See?
you're foolish
That's
for
totally-
thinking this
see,
shit.
that's- well, yeah.
Yeah, you're foolish. You thinking
said
your
foolish, too.
actions could give. Yeah.
Another definition, it is when a male is overly submissive to a female and gains nothing from it.
It's pretty much. That's pretty accurate. Too.
That kind of
Yeah.
that close to what
The only thing I would take off that is to gain nothing from it.
Yeah,
You can be a simp. You can simp your way into some coochie.
that is true.
Right?
Very true. Yeah.
You can simp yourself and simp your way into company. You can simp yourself into marriage, nigga.
I've seen Mike do it tons of times.
Oh yeah, shit me.
I would be like, that with me, how much you call? Mike, you good? Hold on.
Bro, I'm too broke, right?
That nigga Mike paying for daycare right now. I got no kids. I'm like, nigga, I'm looking at his expenses like, where's $300 a week going to daycare?
to child time.
They just say daddy and me daycare, LLC.
What the fuck, man?
Get your ass on,
Manny
boy.
Petty. You ain't got no damn.
Look at me, your nail ain't cut. Yeah. But yeah.
What the hell, LaShondra Lingerie? Nigga ordering shit online. But nah, hey man, that has been another episode of Shaking My Head podcast. We appreciate y'all for watching. As always, please hit the subscribe button, share this content to other people.
Yes.
And hit the notification bell so you know when we dropping these bangers, man. We appreciate y'all.
That's right. Y'all are the best in the world.
One last question. If you were in a fight, would you rather be a box jellyfish or orca? What are them whales? No, what are the big whales? The Orcarina whale. What would you be?
Would I rather be a box jellyfish or an Orcarina whale?
Orcarina whale.
I don't know what the fuck I think that is, but them jellyfish don't play no game, boy.
Bro, I found out that jellyfish are more dangerous than them yesterday. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
Hey, you ain't seen 7 pounds, my boy? Them boy ain't.
You ain't watch SpongeBob when he brought that one jellyfish to the crib and he didn't want to leave. I learned everything I need to learn from them. He threw a whole party downstairs,
bro. That
right
there,
zapped his ass.
Them shit ain't to be fucked with. But I know that. I see him on the beach. I run. Anyway, love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back next week.
Well, Mike Simp ass always sipping and shit.
I don't do that. Y'all believe me, right? Because I don't do that. Holla, you believe me?
Do I believe you? Mike, I've seen you simp.
All right, see.
Yeah.